Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Movies You Probably Missed. Number 1. Life of Crime. So remember Sam Jackson and Robert De Niro's characters in the movie Jackie Brown? Well, this is a sort of prequel, with Mos Def and John Hawkes playing the younger versions of Lewis and Ordell. Life of Crime is set in the 70s, where the two men are planning to kidnap the wife of a wealthy housing developer and ransom her for $1 million. And much like in Jackie Brown, things do not go as planned.
Somebody say they wanted an ice cold martini? What the heck?
Marshall?
I really liked this movie when it came out. It has a great cast with Jennifer Aniston playing the kidnapped wife and Tim Robbins as the asshole husband. There are a lot of twists and turns, which are not as clever as most crime movies, but it's still fun to watch, and it has one of those punchline endings that feel very satisfying. Number 2. Joshi.
Hey, I'm sorry. Josh, look at me. It's not okay. It's not okay to be sad!
This is one of those movies that feel like the actors were mostly improvising. Thomas Middleditch plays Joshua, who after returning home from the gym discovers that his fiancée has committed suicide. Rather than cancelling a weekend in Ojai that was supposed to be his bachelor party, he and his friends decide to go anyway. This is a rare mix of comedy and drama, and it felt very genuine.
Has anyone brought this up? Like, are you guys discussing this at all, or are you just pretending it didn't happen?
I totally hear you, but to me it feels like time and place. I'm here to do what Joshua wants, and it seems to me like Joshua got us together to have a fun weekend where he could just fucking cut loose a little bit.
Great.
I like the fact that the cast is made up of comedic actors. I was pretty surprised by all of them, especially Middleditch, who has a very emotional monologue towards the end. Number 3. The House of the Devil.
Samantha,
Yes?
you just left me a message about the babysitting position.
This excellent horror movie looks and feels like it was made in the 80s, and it was even shot on 16mm to achieve that particular style. It's about a young girl named Sam who is a college sophomore who's trying to make rent by taking on a job as a babysitter. But when she arrives at the house, the couple living there tell her it's not a baby they want her to babysit. This movie is a slow burn, so if you don't like that sort of thing, this is not for you. It's all about tension, and it does an excellent job of delivering an unsettling feeling. You just know bad things are going to happen, but you don't know when or what. If you like the older style of horror films, definitely check this one out. Number 4. Brick.
What are you doing here?
Just listening.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
There's a thesaurus in the library. Yeah's under Y. Good, I'll wait.
This was Rian Johnson's directorial debut, and he immediately impressed the hell out of me. It's basically a neo-noir detective story, but set around a modern times high school. Joseph Gordon-Levitt stars as Brandon, a loner who's investigating the disappearance of his ex-girlfriend Emily, and that sends him down a rabbit hole of intrigue and mystery. Brick is very original, and it has a unique visual style. I've always thought Gordon-Levitt is a good actor, but he's especially great in this. It takes a while to get used to the way these kids talk, because they really sound like they're in a 1950s movie, but once you get into it, it feels very natural. And number 5, The Way of the Gun.
Hey, fucksuck! Get your slippery fucking ass off the car! Listen to me! Get off the fucking car with your fucking ass!
Shut that cunt's mouth or I'll come over there and start her head.
If you like good shootouts in movies, then this should be on the top of your list, because this action crime movie has some of the most intense and realistic shootouts ever shot on film. Ryan Phillippe and Benicio del Toro play these two criminals who decide to kidnap a surrogate mother played by Juliette Lewis. What they don't know is that the person they want to extort money from is a big crime boss. Phillippe and del Toro are both really great in this, and even though the story doesn't always add up, it's definitely worth watching. That's it for this episode. If you like this video, feel free to click on the blue M&M to subscribe. Until next time.
He's got it lined up to shoot Eric in the penis. If the red cup falls, Eric's gotta get shot in the bonanza hole. Right where the chip victim's eye is.